Okay. How's the 2008 vintage shaping up?
A little nervous, you know. I was up in Pasco last week. You know, the fruits are a couple of weeks behind. Especially on reds, we're high mountain desert here. It takes us all season to get the sugars we need to get to 26, 27%. That's typically the end of October, and then we usually have a freeze the week after that and lose our leaves. So we're still having some hot days, but Mary and I were commenting this week, the mornings have been really cool. It's felt like September almost. And so I got our fingers crossed. We've never not made sugars, knock on wood. These long hang times, we've really cut back on our water use this year, and I was out looking at my Cabernet and got really nice tiny fruit. Looks really good. We'll see where we're at on veraison. Usually it's 3 weeks away, but we are behind this year, so we'll see.
Catching up, or is it still kind of holding on?
You know, when I was looking at the degree day accumulations out at the Research Center in Parma 2 weeks ago, we were real close to being on average. Okay. You know, we were way behind. We've had 90-degree days for the whole month of July. The only difference has been is it's cooling off faster in the evening, and the mornings have been cool. But we're pretty close. I think could be a really good year for us with these hang times.
Where do you think this region of Idaho and the Northwest would be if it wasn't for the Snake River AVA? Has that accelerated things by 5 or 10 years, or?
Oh, light years actually. You know, just the people who are coming here now to taste our AVAs, and I read Andy's comment about when he offered somebody in Idaho wine, they didn't want it, but when they came back later and had a Snake River Valley Tempranillo, they thought it was great. But just the interest from outside investors looking at us. I don't know if they're going to pan out or not. We had some people here from Plum Jack 2 weeks ago that come to look at our area, and you know, we've got 3 Washington wineries and 1 winery in Michigan that are interested in our fruit now. And these kind of things have never happened before. But that AVA is really, you know, it's made all the difference for us. You know. Well, the Idaho Wine and Grape Growers Commission, I was on that commission for 8 years. I went off 2 years ago, and I was the acting director at that time to give a chance to some other people to be on that commission. They're in the process. Hopefully this week they've got a new director they're trying to hire. Sharice Jones, because of issues with her father's health, had to leave the commission. They had 85 applicants for the new position. They're trying to fill that right now. So that's where we are there. But I actually work with the Caldwell Canyon County Chambers, focusing just on this end of the valley, on the wine country in the Sunny Slope region. And we have a group of people there with 3 wineries on it, but it's local businesses, hotels, restaurants who are really trying to promote this area, and that's sort of my focus right now is helping this end of the valley to develop. Well, in that 180 acres that were planted in 1981, I have 10 acres right in the middle of it, and that's where we source our Riesling from. When I was asked if I wanted to sell that to the developer, I said no, and he said, well, if you won't sell, will you become our consultant on the vineyard and farming side of it? And so that's how that developed, and it's a really good relationship. That project encompasses 1,600 acres, and they're still raising the money to take it down, but the whole idea behind that project is it will stay 50% or more ag, and we're going to keep the orchards in, hoping to plant new vineyards. Paul Beckman has got enough truffles to plant 50 acres of truffles. So, you know, our focus out here is not only going to be on wine country, but it's going to be Canyon County agriculture. We're blessed out here. We grow some of the best hops in the world, and you know, we should be making our own beers out here. And there's some lavender farms starting up, and we've got the hazelnuts now, and all the fruits that go with it. So for us, it's not going to be just about wine, but about ag out here in Canyon County. I'm trying to retire as a bee biologist. There's been some issues with bees lately, so that hasn't allowed me to do that, but enjoying the best of both worlds right now. And we're doing some traveling, going to go see some friends in Walla Walla and taste their wines. And so, life is good.
it seems like that I was here last year, and it had been a couple of years since I'd seen you, and then now you seem like you get younger every time I see you now.
You know, people say, well, because I would just turn 62 a couple of weeks ago, in July, and people say, gosh, you look younger than that. And I said, it's the Bitner cab, man. You got to drink more of that stuff because it's that healthy compound that's in there. And that and my wife keep me young.